Here with Antonio Parker, head coach, Jackson High School, coaching your second season last year, successful year, made the playoffs, got a playoff win. Can you talk about what you gained in experience as your first year as a head coach?
Gained a lot of experience, man. Learned how to become more patient. Learned how to really talk with all the kids in our program and manage it, and kind of the monster, as you call it. Just learned a lot just from all of our kids, and just sitting back, being able to take advantage of what the seniors need to do, what junior class and all the other classes need to follow with. And so just learned a lot, just how to be a better person, and just how to evaluate people, and how to make sure a program is in the right direction.
So for media days, we've had the luxury of sitting here inside your new indoor facility. This place is absolutely gorgeous. Can you talk about how this has enhanced your program, how you use it, and how your student athletes are benefiting from it?
I think it's enhanced our program amazingly. I'm thankful to the L. Glick family and JPS administration for supporting our sports programs, not just football. I want to say all of our sports programs are able to use this facility. We've been able to use the football from a football standpoint since March, between four-person workouts and team workouts. And so we've been able to go rock and roll since March. And so I think we're ahead of the game right now in terms of what we're doing. And I think people in the county and people around the state are trying to catch up to what's happening here in Jackson. And so it's been a huge benefit for our programs, not just football, but all of our sports programs.
So speaking of workouts, have you been pleased with your participation rates from your team this year in the offseason and the work they've been putting in here preseason?
100% I have been. I would also like to thank the administration for providing us with two strength and conditioning coaches with Alex Bonneau and Crystal Brinker. They've done an amazing job with the program. And so in the years past, coaches had to lead the workouts, had to come up with the workouts, lead the workouts. This year they've done a phenomenal job, and so we've just come in, we support them, and whatever workout is, they rock and roll with it, but they've done an amazing job, and I look forward to seeing them guys do some awesome things in our sports programs.
Well, let's talk more about the actual on-field play that we're going to see. Let's look at the offense. Got some returners coming back from last year. Don't have a complete turnover, so it's great. It's always nice to have as a coach knowing you got some returners coming back. What are your expectations from the offensive side of the ball? What should your fans expect to see, and what student athletes are going to highlight for you this year?
I think our fans look to see some really explosive offense. We got some real fast guys that can really blow the tops off some defenses there, and so not so much stretching the field vertically, but more so getting the ball to them just right now, getting the ball out to the fast guys and letting those guys run and letting those guys create in space. And so I look forward to some really explosive offense with our out guys.
When Jackson High is really good, it's because you got a really good defense, and I know you love leading that defense. Can you talk about your expectations for your defense and where they really need to make the most growth over the next few weeks to be ready when the season starts?
The biggest place we have to grow at is at linebacker. We lost 3 senior linebackers last year, so we have all juniors coming in this year. We'll have some returners come back at the defensive line and in the defensive backfield. So we'll be shored up in the back end on the front end. Where we got to get shored up at pretty quick is in the middle. And so we got some good talented guys coming. Blair Pippin and Bryson Stanley and Shay Hanley will be 3 guys that's going to anchor that middle. And I think they would be good, but they got to gel together pretty quick.
I know you have aspirations to win the SEC, make the playoffs, make a run in the playoffs. What does this team need to do over the next 10 weeks or so to grow in the season and get to that point where they can be a successful postseason team again?
Just continue to come together as a team and to buy into what the program is. Our 4 pillars of our program are faith, accountability, loyalty, and love. I got to believe in you first. Once I believe in you, then I can hold you accountable. Once I can hold you accountable, then I can trust you. Once I can trust you, I can love you. And if I love you, it's hard for me to give up on you. And so once we can do all those things and buy into what our pillars are, we'll be really good. And so, like you said before, the goals will be to win the SEC first, and then after the SEC, win a conference game, win a playoff game, and then win a district, something that's never happened in our program history. And so just taking one step at a time, and got to beat Monroe first week 1. And so, but I think our kids will be great. I think we'll do some good things, and kids are buying into what we're doing.
Head coach Antonio Parker for the Jackson Vikings. They're going to start the year week 1 against Monroe. You can see that game on JTV, and then we're going to get Lansing Waverly, and then we get into SEC play. Coach, best of luck this year.
Thank you. Appreciate it.